All right. So we'll just tune into our bodies here. Feet shoulder width apart, heels on the ground. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth or the nose. And we'll start with the usual, just bouncing into the heels, shaking the wrists. Inhaling in golden sunshine. Exhaling dark, gloomy clouds. Waking up, priming the body, activating the veins of the lymphatic system. Smiling, which allows more oxygen, releases tension in the body. Feels good. And slowing down. Feeling the tingling, the buzz, all the new energy flowing through the body. And then we'll go into knocking on the chest, up and down the sternum, activating the thymus gland, which is part of the immune system. And we'll start slapping down the inside of the arm toward the wrist, turning the arm over, back of the arm, back toward the neck, up in the neck, and down the inside of the arm toward the wrist. Turning the arm over, back of the arm, toward the neck. One more time, down the inside of the arm. Turning over, up the back side of the arm. Across the chest, and down the other arm, toward the wrist. Activating all the veins. More directly, we were more global, now we're getting more focal. Up the back side of the arm toward the neck. And one more time. Down the inside of the arm. Up the back side. Forward the neck, back to the chest. And then going over down to the kidneys, low back, tailbone. This is said to be like a lightning, you want to wake up with a lightning bolt of vitality. So this is like a cup of coffee. You can still have your tea or coffee after, but this has no side effects. Wakes up the kidneys, specifically the adrenal axis on top of the kidneys, waking up the tailbone, the sacrum, where all the energy gets stored and stagnant. And then we're gonna palm slap down the outside of the legs, activating the kidney and bladder meridians up the inside. And down the outside. Bending at the hips, up the inside. And down the outside. And up the inside. And knocking on the hips. These are called the leg gates. It opens up the veins and the arteries for all the blood flow. We opened all the blood flow channels the meridians to the hips and back to the belly. Just below the navel, the belly button. A sea of chi. This helps with metabolism and just finishes our circuit. Breathing in and out the nose and smiling still. And slowing down and relax. We've done our activations. Now we're going to get into our 3 stretches. Any sort of restrictions of the body happen in 3 directions. The first one we're going to do is flexion and extension. So we do spinal cord breathing. So we're going to inhale, arching the back and the tailbone like cat-cow in yoga, and then rounding the back to the fetal position. Inhale, extend, exhale, and round. Back and forth like a pump. Using the breath to stretch. And squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Activates all the cerebral spinal fluid, warms up all the fascia and the ligaments, tendons, bones and joints. Again, this helps smooth out or reduce or remove any lesions in flexion and extension. Inhale and exhale. Feel that little bit of heat and warmth as it blows away all that stiffness. When we sleep, we tend to get a little stiff. And this helps open and loosen all that up. And relax. Now, a second way we can get lesions, because I said there's 3 ways. First was flexion extension. Next is rotation. So we're going to do spinal twists. So we turn from our hips and just let the arms knock across the low back and the lower belly. And what I'm going to get you to do is, as we turn to this side, we're going to sort of turn over the opposite shoulder. And this is going to give us a bit of a squeeze like in swimming dragon. So we're going to turn over the opposite shoulder that's coming forward. Similar to that sassy dragon move where we just sort of move the hips. And did this one, but we're having the arm swings. We keep that head forward, just looking over the shoulder as it comes forward with the knocking. Pretty simple. Very effective. And we'll bring the hands a little higher, just under the collarbone. This helps strengthen the immune system, wakes up the lungs, because we're preparing for a breathing exercise. And removing any restrictions in the body. And we'll come to the top of the shoulders, slapping, giving yourself that little, pat on the back. Opens up the gallbladder and the lymphatic system. So we talked about our lymphatic system to remove toxins, but in the brain and the head, we have the glymphatic system. I don't know, same thing, but because it's a different area, we call it something different. This helps with memories and dreams. And those beautiful colors we'll see when we do the breathing. Cleaning out the hormones. And we'll come back down to just below the collarbone, which is the main I call it the bathtub drain for the lymphatic system. So it creates that negative pressure that allows it to drain somewhere to go. When we do Qigong and breathing, we're mainly working on we're a bit on the cardiovascular system, but mainly on the lymphatic system and the veins and the return flows, and down to the low back and waist. Excuse me. And slow it down, slow it down. All right, that was the second way. And then the third way is we get restrictions in side bending. So we're going to take the hands to the center and inhale. And then we're going to put one hand up, one hand down. We're going to we're going to lean to the one side. That gets us our side bending or stretch. And then we're going to inhale to the center. We're going to exhale and lean. Back and forth. Pushing the palms. The fingertips sort of go toward each other. And we get that nice stretch. And then we're pushing the palms away like we're trying to separate heaven and earth. We're going to pause 1 sec. And allow. There we go. Separating heaven and earth here. Inhale to the center. Exhale and side bend. Now we're going to add a little trick to it. We're going to inhale, side bend, turn, and rotate a bit. So I get that kind of a lean back. So we're adding a rotation into it. I know I'm getting a little tricky now. We're going to really feel that stretch down here, sides of the body. This opens more creativity and the spleen, which is another major lymphatic organ. Reduces anxiety and that stress thing. Stops us from being in our flow state and creative. Inhale to the center. Exhale, separating the palms, pushing fingertips toward each other and leaning and rotating. Inhale, backs of the hands toward each other, pinkies facing toward you. Exhaling, fingertips away from each other, pushing, separating, side bend, and then a rotate. Inhale and exhale. Feels good. Removing any restrictions in the body. And relax. So we've done our 2 activations. We did our 3 stretches. Those are the 3 directions. Now that the body's all warmed up, we'll get into our couple of flows. So I like to do expanding to the 6 directions. So feet facing forward. I just like to rock a little bit, toes to heels. And we'll lift the wrists up to the chest, pushing out. Drop the elbows, come back, and out to the side. Inhale, you kind of rock onto your toes. Exhale, you rock back onto your heels and down. Inhale, rocking onto the toes, lifting the wrists. Exhale, rocking back into the toes, the heels. Inhale, back, rocking onto the toes and bringing the hands toward the chest. Exhale, rocking onto the heels and pushing out to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. This one's really good for the heart and the mind, blending the energies. Feeling all the blood pulsing throughout the arteries and the return flow in the veins. Feeling a bit of the tingling, the chi developed. Oh, losing my center. I was thinking. More feeling, less thinking. Inhale, exhale toward the heels, palms go out. Inhale onto the toes, exhale onto the heels. Inhale and down. And then our last one, we'll bring feet together. One hand under, we're going to do centering. Inhale, scooping up all the energy that you sent out to the universe, and then thumb facing toward you, back down the center lines through the mid-eye, to the heart and the belly, resting that hand on top of the other one, and then scooping with the other hand. Realigning the left side of the body and the right side of the body. Balancing the electromagnetic energies. Smoothing out the chi. This is really good if you've been very busy, had a lot on your to-do list, giving energy to others. Now we're just kind of bringing it back to ourselves so that there's more of us to invest out again. Now we're just going to slightly pause at the mid-eye here, just take a few breaths in and out, bringing some fresh, clear chi to the brain and mid-eye, upper dantian. Now dropping it down toward the heart, bringing some fresh, clear chi to the heart. And down to the belly. A few breaths here. Remembering to smile. And we'll go the other hand, bringing it up, down, pausing at the mid-eye. A few breaths here. And dropping it down to the heart. And down to the belly. Now with the thumbs interlocked, or you can also interlock the fingers, we'll just kind of come up and down the left side, around, up the right side, and we'll do little belly circles, storing all that wonderful chi in the lower dantian, our power elixir. We've activated, stretched, and cultivated all our energy. Now we're going to store it for later use. Like increasing the milliamps of your phone battery. We're increasing the endurance in our bio battery. We activated some good, healthy, clean chi. We don't want dirty power. We want clean power. No noise or weird blips in it. And now we're cultivating it, storing it for later. And we'll go the other way. And just pause, take a big breath in. And on the exhale, let go. All right. Thanks for joining me for the QiGong. We'll take a short break and then we'll come back for the breathing. Okay, so we're going to get into our 3 rounds of breathing now. We're going to start with 8 cycles of 4-7-8 breathing. So that's where we inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. And then we're going to do a breath hold on the exhale. If that's too hard, we'll just do a stillness. But try just to be calm and notice your breathing. At some point during the breath hold, what's going to happen is the diaphragm is going to contract or want to, there's going to be like a twitching or an urge to breathe. It can happen either in the diaphragm and the throat. You might get this urge to swallow or I need to breathe. And the reason for that is because it's not because you're having a lack of oxygen, it's because of the shift of the carbon dioxide. So the body doesn't really respond to oxygen levels, it responds to carbon dioxide levels as an indicator for the urge to breathe. And this relates to the part of the brain that has to do with anxiety and panic attacks and fear response. And so we're really balancing our carbon dioxide tolerance, allowing for the breath hold. It means it allows for more carbon dioxide to build up longer, which means that you have mind-body control. You can control your amount of stress and you become more stress resilient, as well as it strengthens your immune system. After we've done the hold and we've allowed the physiology to sort itself out, that's the nervous system rebalancing, you'll have the inhale hold, and that's to activate more of the pituitary gland, the kundalini, the lightning bolt. And so we're going to inhale, hold, and squeeze with all the pressure in the system. So it does increase blood pressure a bit. That's why people who've had heart conditions and whatnot should caution or go gently. Less is more. You don't have to squeeze with a lot of force. Even just as little as 5 or 10% effort is enough because it stimulates that neural connection. This is something we learn in osteopathy. We don't need to do a full 100% muscle contraction. We can just make the movement. So I like to curl my fingers so that they're in the flex position, because the lymphatic system moves with the pumping of the joints, and we don't tend to curl all our joints. We just sort of grab stuff. I don't know. And I like to do the same curling with my toes because when we wear shoes, we don't tend to curl our toes. That's the whole benefit of going barefoot. So we're at the inhale, hold. So I go and I hold and I squeeze, and the squeeze is it's sometimes referred to as the Valsalva maneuver, or basically it's the maneuver like you want to go and do a number 2 on the toilet. But instead of pushing down, you're pushing cerebral spinal fluid up to the head. And as Wim Hof so eloquently puts it, he's like, you don't want to put the shit down, you want to put the shit up. But anyway, it goes to the head, and here we get the increase of heart rate. You'll feel the heart pounding, and we hold it for like 15 to 30 seconds, and this activates the hormonal response. So this is where we get into hormesis. So we did the calming down to balance carbon dioxide. Now we're doing the inhale, hold, squeeze for a short time to activate the hormetic stress part, which activates the hormones, which is the key to the reason why his technique became more powerful, is that hold and squeeze. Although I believe they also do that in Tibetan Tumo. But the hold and squeeze is one of the key parts. It's not just about the holding your breath. So that activates, and that's really key for cancer treatments, because the inhale, hold, squeeze activates the adrenal axis, which is the hormones, which creates that erythropoietin, EOP. And that protein is the protein needed to create new red blood cells. So once we've done the inhale, hold, squeeze, then we're going to relax, and we're just going to do 60 breaths in and out the nose. In the nose, out the mouth, because we just created stress. So we want to blow that stress off then, calm the body back down, which means we're in control. And then we'll do another round and hold it for longer and longer. Anybody can hold their breath 2 minutes. Naturally, we used to be able to hold our breath 5 minutes or longer. There's cultures that go and they dive and they hold their breath like 10, 20 minutes under the water, spearfishing fish. So, but we've just gotten used to our comfort lifestyle. So what we're doing is just tuning into old physiology that we used to have. So really cool stuff. And just know your limit. Don't try to push it. If you need to breathe throughout any of the exhale holds, that's okay. Just take a breath in and we'll just go to that hold and squeeze and then relax and then just have like a little stillness meditation. But always listen to your body. Laying down will give you the best results. So if you can lay down and you have a space for that, that's the best. You'll get really tuned in. The body stores up the most oxygen laying down. If you want to do a little bit more advanced, sitting is considered the advanced. And we won't get into the standing. And some people do it during exercise. They'll do like push-ups and stuff while doing the breath hold. But we don't need to get to that point. That's expert level. So, okay. Here we go. Just going to, starting with the 4, 7, 8. I'm going to inhale. Hold. Exhale. 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 Two more times. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last cycle. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. And let go. Inhale, hold and squeeze. And then go. Now in the nose, out the nose. In, and go. And a little faster, we go to second gear. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, third gear, a little faster. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, two more breaths, 59, Fully in, 60, hold and squeeze. And letting go. Going to round 2, starting with the 4-7-8 breathing, and we'll do a slightly longer exhale hold. Same thing, inhale, hold, exhale. 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 2 more cycles. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. And let go. Inhale, hold and squeeze. And let go. Now in the nose, out the nose. In, letting go. And a little faster, we go to second gear. In, out. In, out. Maybe I have sound now. I may have lost sound. I think my microphone died. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. Third gear, a little faster. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. Two more. 59. 60. Inhale, hold, and squeeze. And letting go. 4, 7, 8 breathing. Round 3.
Inhale, hold. And letting go. Inhale. 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 Hold. And letting go. Last cycle. Inhale. Hold. And letting go. And relax. Inhale, hold and squeeze. And letting go. In the nose and out. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Second gear a little faster. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Third gear a little faster. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Inhale, hold, and squeeze. And letting go. Slowly coming back, feeling your energy in your body. Slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes, noticing the sensations there. Maybe your fingers or toes are hot, cold, maybe they're tingling, maybe your foot cramped up, maybe they feel dry, rubbing your hands together. You can feel, do they feel soft, do they feel warm, do they feel dry? Are there any ringing in your ears? Do you see any colors? Not judging, there's no right or wrong, just noticing what's there, what's happening, how's your heart beating? Do you feel more awake, more relaxed? Slowly coming back. As you feel ready, you can open your eyes and slowly sit up if you're laying down. Do whatever the body wants. Maybe the body wants to do a nice stretch. Maybe you want to swallow, maybe you're thirsty. You might be hungry, your body might be craving something salty or something sweet. Just notice it. You might have a lot of saliva in your mouth, you might have a dry throat. You might have to blink a few times, I don't know. Just notice what's going on. And as you're ready, come back, and then we'll just take a short break here again. Do what we need to do, have a bio break, and we'll come back and have a discussion.